Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Welcome back to Up and Adam channel 2. And we have a lot to talk about, especially when it comes to Teresa Giudice. And I didn't know she has the ability. I mean, I should have known that she has the ability to get physical, but now she's elaborating on that. Oh, yeah, we're going to break it all down. Of course. What else do we have to do on this fine little Monday morning? Right? But yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, guys, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell. And let's just jump right in, shall we? All right, guys. So Teresa Giudice has been a hot topic of conversation. One, because everybody has been wondering what the is actually going on with the casting process when it comes to the Real Housewives in New Jersey. We don't know. And I still think that everything is up in the air. Now, I know that she said she reached out to her brother Joe because she said time heals all wounds, but I also think money does too. And I also know that they had $3 million in back taxes. If you think about it, this woman literally gets paid, I'm gonna say somewhere around 1.2 to like 1.8 million for being on the show. That is a lot of money. So, yeah, do I think that she would sit there and like make shit right for that? 100%. But hold on. Talking about Teresa Giudice, I think that really at the end of the day, we know that she's been doing some other gigs, like she did Special Forces, right? Okay, when she did Special Forces, you could see where she was not entirely happy to be there. And I think that they made her into a little bit of a joke, like they were trying to clown her. And she was like, because they called her stupid. And she was like, you can pretty much call me a lot of things, but don't call me stupid. She was like, that's mean. And the people who were the special forces trainers or people who were running the whole show, they were like, we don't give a shit if you think it's mean or not. So getting back into it, she confirmed that she quit early on Special Forces World's Toughest Test and that she couldn't bear watching her daughter, Gia, fight or be physically harmed. She said there was no way that I would be able to sit there and watch my daughter get punched as a mom. She also didn't want to see Gia, like, she didn't want to watch Gia see her fighting as well. So she said she cried the whole night, including on the way to the airport after she got home. And her husband, Louis Ruelas, noticed a change, asking, what happened to you? And she said, I wasn't myself until Gia came home. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Like, my mom would flip her shit too. But Teresa admitted that she flew off the handle when pushed, using an example after learning that an ex cheated, that she knocked the bitch out. So she is claiming, listen, if somebody fucks with me, I will take it to the mat. Oi. I mean, the fact that she's just even admitting that she's gotten physical. Dolores Catania did it. Nobody said anything about her. Dolores Catania said, when Frank cheated on me, her ex-husband, Frank Catania, when he cheated on me, I beat the bitch's ass in the driveway. So it's not like the first time we've heard this, you guys. I don't think that we need to like kind of dwell on it. But she considered going back, but admits that you can't go back. And she weighed her mom instinct and desire to model a positive example for her children. And as far as her relationship with Gia, Gia understood Teresa's reasons for leaving, and they had an amazing reunion after the filming. But speaking of Gia, Teresa talked about the fact that this took an emotional toll, and she was initially terrified seeing like the water challenges, and she doesn't know how to swim. And she said that she was motivated by Gia to do the show together. I think that this would truly have to be a bonding moment. I don't see how it would be anything but a bonding moment. Um, But I do feel like at the end of the day, at least Teresa's being honest about it. I don't know if she's necessarily being honest about wanting to rejoin the Real Housewives of New Jersey or like wanting to repair some sort of relationship with Joe and Melissa. I don't feel like that is completely authentic. I think that that has a dollar sign on it. And I also am not mad at it. I just kind of wish that you would own it. You know, she's like, well, God's rejection is God's protection. Okay. She said, time heals all wounds. Does the professor have to take the class? Like, she said a lot of things. But really, at the end of the day, like, it throws me for a loop a little bit. Something about it just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. And maybe it doesn't have to for me, but I'm still confused. In this moment, though, I think that she's being completely authentic and honest. You know that she rides hard for her daughters, and I don't think that she wanted to see her daughter Gia get into a fight. I don't think that she even though it was a part of the show, I don't think that she wanted to be a part of that part of the show. Yeah, okay. In an early interaction on the show, that was when the sergeant labeled her stupid, and Teresa felt that she had to speak up, and she said, "That's not nice." Though she respected that he was in the military, and she said that he was pushing her buttons. Mm, okay. She regrets, though, not breaking in her boots or training with a weighted vest before the competition, and she also said that their backpacks weighed about 30 pounds, and she should have prepared for that. And when she was asked, like, "What other housewives do you think would be good for this show?" She threw some names out there that would do well on Special Forces, like Whitney Rose, Jennifer Aiden, Dolores Catania. I think that Dolores Catania would do well. Whitney Rose actually might do well as well. I don't think that Jennifer Aiden would do well. I think that there are a few people who would really be able to handle this, and I've even said to you guys openly watching the show, like, this shit is so intense, and as somebody who works out heavily, I don't know how they do any of this. Like, I feel like I would be terrified to put myself in this position because the shit just looks like it's difficult. That's just my opinion. But I wanna hear what you guys think. If you did not catch on Up and Atom Channel 1 our hot, messy topics, then go be a part of that replay crew. And, yeah, I think in the meantime, we'll just see you soon. We'll be posting polls in the community section, and, I'm just gonna be gathering information. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.